They say that money changes you, but I say, nah, man, it changes the people around you. But
what is it you do for a living?
I just make money, man. There was times I was making like, even since 2015, $5 million a month. I didn't start flexing until I knew that I could do it for life.
I feel like everything you do is very meticulous.
Strategic,
Everything's
innit?
very thought out.
$1 billion in crypto is not like, wow. Like the people that you think won't hurt you will end up hurting you, right? I'm gonna tell you a crazy story as well. I have to be at the gym with a Richard Mille on.
Who hurt you, bro? How many followers did you have on this Facebook page?
Like 14 million.
What?
Why?
What age was you at when you first became a millionaire? He's a professional at this,
yeah,
look.
yeah, yeah.
Professional at this.
Yeah.
Professional at this. This is normal shit every day for you.
Every day.
Damn.
My guy, what's good?
Damn, it's a vibe
Yeah, that's
down
what I'm
here,
saying. You
boys.
got the vision. We got the vision, man. What's good, my bro? My bro. Cam,
Fair enough, bro.
Sam,
Nice to
Cam.
meet you, my bro. Cam, my guy.
Sam, my guy, Tribes, Sam.
Sam, man. Nice to meet you, bro.
Yes. What's good? All right, you're gonna be there, bro, yeah?
Alright, man.
We're just literally just gonna start rolling.
Should I take this
to
shit
be
off?
fair.
No, how do you want to style it? What's the vision?
But wherever you got your
We
vision,
know you're
is, we're
visionary.
following your vision today, man. But what's good? We're just rolling straight in, by the way. There's
Yeah,
we're
no
not, our thing is
introductions,
just
no-
supernatural. Like
Easy,
it's cut
bro.
the crap. Like it's raw. It's authentic. Thank you for joining us, my brother. I don't want to butcher your name, so today we're gonna call you SR.
Okay.
We've decided.
Okay.
Yeah, because when we refer to your post, we're like SR.
Yeah.
But pronounce the surname for me though. Sam.
Ratu Maitavuki.
And that's Fiji, right? From
Fijian, yeah, Fijian,
So
man.
Fijian, but New Zealand, Australia,
Yeah.
and but originally from Fiji,
Yeah,
right?
born in New Zealand,
Okay.
but my dad's Fijian.
Okay.
And my mom's actually from Wales in England.
No way.
Yeah.
I swear.
And I moved to Australia when I was like 11,
Yeah.
12 years old.
So you were born in Fiji and then you moved to
Nah, New
Born in
Zealand.
Oh, moved in,
Yeah,
born in New Zealand. Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
Fijian blood, man.
Is it? I don't think I've ever met anyone from Fiji. Bro,
Yeah, small
to be
population.
honest.
Like there's like 1 million people, but half the population is like Indian descent.
Okay.
Because back in the 1800s, the Europeans, they took Indians, similar to what they did in South Africa,
Yeah.
to work the plantations and that.
Okay.
Yeah, half the population is like Indian heritage, and like the
Oh,
other
okay.
500,000 is like indigenous. Like
Okay. The people from Fiji play rugby. That's
yeah,
their
rugby,
thing.
a lot of
Yeah,
rugby,
yeah,
a
That's
lot
their
of rugby.
thing,
Yeah, it's the
Same as
number
New
one
Zealand.
sport.
Aren't they
Same
all
as
in
New
the
Zealand,
same? Can they all play for the same team or no? Have I gone?
What do you-
Is
ah.
Fiji its own team? Or who's in the All Blacks? Or is
Ah,
that
the
just
All Blacks is
That's
New
New
Zealand.
Zealand,
Just
isn't
New
it?
Zealand.
Yeah, the All Blacks is New Zealand, but there's
Okay.
like the thing is like a lot of people from the Pacific. Like there's no economy there. You know what I mean? It's like
Okay.
it's like third world country.
Yeah.
You got to go to New Zealand or Australia to try and
Yeah.
make your money and send it back. So a lot of the like there's more development teams and I mean it's just like on a smaller scale to England with football. You know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's just a smaller sport, but like the same sort of structure. Like they probably get people from all over to the academies and
Yeah.
and all of that. That's what New Zealand and that does.
You've been to England? Have you been
Nah,
to?
I've only been a couple of times, man.
Because the way I was listening to the way you speak, and a lot of the time your slang sounds like ours.
Okay.
Yeah, like the way you like say and that, like just sounds like the man. That's why I was
shit,
thinking maybe you
that's
spent
crazy.
time in
Yeah.
London. But yeah, bro, the reason why we reached out to you, I wanna give a backstory. Yeah, so I think I've followed you personally for maybe like 2-3 years.
Okay.
I got to Dubai in 2020. I originally was working on an NFT project.
Okay.
And obviously that's where like Trillionaire Thugs came to
Yeah,
attention.
yeah.
Like I think I had followed Cavo for like years
Okay.
anyway, and then
Yeah.
I'd seen the connection. But why we reached out now?
Yeah.
Because you've been hitting them with that pain on those stories,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You've been hitting them with that pain. So I want to start off with there, like,
Okay.
like I think from watching your content, there's been a bit of a shift.
Yeah.
Like there's been it's like you've always been focused. Obviously, like I
Yeah.
know your journey. We'll get into the journey and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're in a different kind of focus right
Yeah,
now.
man. I feel like I'm like, bro, I had this energy, what I have right now, when
Yeah.
when I was on the come up, like when I was like
Yeah.
back in Australia, I was like in the nightclub scene. I was like just doing everything, but I had that ambition and everything, and then that straight hunger. Then when I came out here, you know how
hunger.
yeah, bro, straight hunger. So like, I was in South America all last year.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what the fuck am I doing, right? Like, I spent like 5 months in South America. I just put myself in an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know any Spanish, nothing. I went to Medellin
Yeah.
in Colombia. I hopped in the car when I got off at the airport. I'm like, damn, I really don't know anything. Like,
Yeah.
because every other country I went to, they still at least spoke English. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
but there's like, nah. So I just started going to the cafes and everything, and started like just learning from the menus, and you know what I mean? I started watching YouTube channels, like there's some like cool YouTubers that go to like South America and all of that and do all that. Anyway, like when I came back from South America last year, I'm like, you know what, man? Like because I'm really good at marketing.
Yeah.
Every business that I've ever had since I was young, I utilize social media This from like, man, I used to sell, bro, you know Bebo, right?
Yeah,
do you know
bro.
Bebo?
We know how early your hustle's been.
I'm too young.
Yeah. He's too young. I'm 32. I remember Bebo.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you know
of
Bebo,
course,
right?
Of course.
So bro, like I was like selling like clothes and all that, like I was importing stuff from like China back then,
Yeah.
and selling it at the markets, and bro, I was making a lot of money on Bebo. I was like literally just having people come to my house and just look at all the stuff that I had. Yeah, man, I didn't even know why I said that.
No, so what I was saying is that switch, like, I think there's been a switch. So obviously it must have been when you come back from South America,
Yeah.
and then you've just locked in. But why? What
Oh
was it?
yeah. So like I put all this energy into brands. You know, like I had a mobile games company.
Yeah.
I got the music label, so I always push the boys. I always like market my artists and all that. But like, I'm like, you know what? Like everyone that comes around me and like just hangs out with me for a couple of days, they're like, bro, like your lifestyle's crazy.
Yeah.
So you need to document it. But I also understand like how hard it is, you know, like you need a full-time team. Like if I do something, I have to do it properly. Like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like, I don't want to come in and like, you know, to get success in any sort of business, bro, like it's proper focus, man. It doesn't matter how easy it looks on the outside. There's always like an underlayer that's like, people wouldn't even understand or comprehend, you know? So I understood that, how hard it would be. And then, man, I just dedicated myself when I came back from South America. Actually, I spent the whole last bear market just like getting back in shape, getting back in
Why was
beast
that?
mode.
Like, what was it that triggered it? Was it because it was a bear market?
It was just a bear market, you know, and like in the previous one, I kind of sat around like feeling sorry for myself, checking my account every day, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then, and kind of being negative about it.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, damn, what, And then this one, I was like, I think it was because it was the second run of experiencing that I'm like, I'm gonna just like, I can't change the market, right?
Yeah.
You need market sentiment, you need like, so you just gotta wait. It's just a waiting game. So I'm gonna focus on other things that I can control. And when I focused on getting back in shape and like running in that and getting super fit, then that got me back into everything else, you know? I feel like when you're in shape, when you eat good, when you're healthy in that, like everything else flows.
100%.
So, yeah, man.
So you touched on obviously the bear market, like the effect it's had. Is it, because we know that you're involved in many things, right? So is crypto like the main thing? Because if the market stopped and it affected you, I'm assuming that's like the main thing for you. Is that your main business? Like, you know, like people will come online and be like, hey, what do you do for a living, bro? Like, I saw your clip the other day. Like, what, if you was to summarize that, what is it you do for a living?
Damn, I don't know, bro. I just do like, I just make money, man. like,
Sick.
I just make money. So
Yeah,
like,
cold.
whatever way, like, but the thing is, I always just try to stick into industries that have like a high ceiling.
Yes.
Because I came from like running nightclubs and all that. And like I say, like in a nightclub, you have 500, 600 cap venues, right? If it rains, you get 25% less people and that. So the ceiling is quite low.
Yeah.
And you know, like the way that I do my marketing campaigns is kind of like I do global marketing campaigns. So to just have a physical business, it kind of like, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
So that's why I like dealing in stuff like tech,
Yeah.
crypto, blockchain, all that new technology where it's like, you know, people are just starting to get into it, and like the ceiling is, you know, there's $1 billion in crypto is not like, wow.
Yeah.
Whereas in music or whatever, it's like you gotta be Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Just using music and add different businesses
Yeah.
on top of it anyway. Like solely music, I don't think there's probably even a billionaire from just music.
Yeah. Do you know what? You say about global campaigns, and I know you're a big marketing guy.
Yeah.
Is most of your marketing organic? Because I know that's how you came up from just doing the organic, pushing that. When you say campaigns now, is that what you're referring to?
Look, it depends on the product. So if you're talking about organic as in like no payment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much everything that I did is like, well, first of all, I built my Facebook page up. So I was using Facebook, like I said before, I was using social media to market everything I did. So all the nightclub events. Yeah, and then I just like, my Facebook page started going viral. I built it up. So I actually built up an asset, which it's worth a lot, but I built it up for free.
Yeah.
And I just utilized that channel to push the mobile games and everything else. This was back in 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
For example, with the NFTs, it was literally just my Instagram page. Every different thing, I like the same principles apply, but it's just like remixed in a different way.
100. So have you executed any paid traffic on anything you've done?
I never done paid traffic. I'm just starting to do it now because like
oh yeah, in fact I've seen some of your ads come up.
Just on Instagram now, I'll be boosting my stuff because most of my following's from Australia and New Zealand, right? So I'm boosting my stuff in Dubai, and I see it working.
100. 100.
The more I'm
Yeah.
going out now, like, cause I feel like I kind of live like a pure life, you know, like I just train. It's just Groundhog Day, bro.
Yeah.
I just stick to this. I just stick to the same thing every day.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep stacking up days like that, and then it leads to
That's your thing, isn't it?
yeah, you just gotta keep stacking
100%.
them up, man. So
100%.
I also feel like you've got a knack for making people watch you.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I watch your stories. When your stories come up,
Oh, we're
I
locked
watch
in.
your
Let's cut the
stories. Like,
crap.
we
Let's
lock
cut the
into
crap.
the stories
We're
all
locked
the
in.
time.
Yeah.
But I want you to know why we're locked in, because it's like, and I was saying to you the other day when we spoke, like, obviously, like, to give a bit of background on both of us, like, we've been in the online space for a long time, especially myself. Like, I built up a personal brand in the UK.
Okay.
I never really sold online until I met him 2 years ago. He's like an ad king, like lead generation king.
Yeah.
He taught me a lot of what you two both probably know about, like how you can monetize the audience and like really flip things, right? But prior to that, I've always followed like the entrepreneur guys, the business guys, the motivational guys. Only few of them ever hit. Now, sometimes for me especially, like it's got to have a little bit of rawness to it.
Yeah.
And I got to relate. Like
Yeah.
you come from an events background, I come from an events background.
Yeah.
So that was something that connected. The reason it's hitting this chapter, and this is why Tribes is off camera now relates as well, is because see this pain talk you've been given, like they don't love you. We're gonna go through some of your posts today, by the way.
Yeah.
They don't love you.
Yeah.
Like focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Like lock in.
Yeah.
This has been hitting us because
Yeah.
this is the zone we were in anyway.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, I'll cut the crap. Like it's seeing someone else that's playing the game at a higher level that has
Yeah.
got the same mindset.
Yeah.
We're just following suit, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, if you're posting, I'm up at 6 in the morning, boy, we might damn near follow suit and be up at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why we're gonna, and throughout this conversation, we're gonna refer back to that a lot. I kind of want to get to the core of like, fuck it, like did someone hurt you?
Yeah.
Like did someone who hurt you,
Oh,
bro?
look, man, you know what it is? Like when you deal, like when you go through life,
Yeah.
like the people that you think won't hurt you will end up hurting you, right?
I'm-
It's just like it's just
I'm
like
gonna go home.
it's just like a matter of time. It's just like a matter of time, right?
Listen, you're gonna get my heart today.
Yeah.
Go on, talk your shit, man.
I'm just like, you haven't hurt me, but you will. You know what I mean? That's just the way I'd be looking at it. And life just taught me that, man. So like, I feel like the biggest thing for a man, right? Like, you know, we come into the world with no power, you know, like 22 years old, 23 years old, like we got nothing. It's up to us to build our value. I feel like if you just keep focusing on building your value, like that's the best thing because no one can take that away from you.
Yeah. Mm.
And alluding back to what I said about focusing on myself, bro, like if I focus on myself and do marketing campaigns for myself, that goes with me until the day I die.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not just for until this business stops working or
Yeah.
until that business stops working. So that's why I believe in the power of personal brand. And I
Yeah.
always did that ever since I was young, but I just kind of like, I just took my foot off. And to be honest, like, I think it all was like, I wasn't training as much, you know? Because that's actually my first love is training and just feeling that every day. Like, I need to feel that pain every day.
Yeah.
Like, that where your lungs is like fully capacity, like you're about to
Yeah.
pass out
Yeah.
type shit. I need to feel that every day. So just keep pushing myself and yeah, man, that's why I just focus on myself, bro.
Yeah.
Like even just hanging around people like Kevo and that, you
Yeah.
just got the same mindset, you know?
Yeah, I
Even
clocked
even
it.
him, like he motivates me as well to like just stay on your own journey, you know?
Yeah. How do you like for someone like of your success? You're in Dubai. Like he won't say we're young, but I see it as we're still young.
Yeah.
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 Like you're doing your thing, fly, got the whips, whatever. Like how are you dealing with avoiding the draw outs? We would say like the distractions because focus on yourself. Yeah, 100%. But we're in one of the worst places
Yeah.
for distractions.
Yeah.
How are you handling that?
I think training, man.
Yeah,
like
that's
training,
your thing,
like
innit?
training,
Yeah.
it just literally keeps me accountable.
Yeah.
Like I know that I got to get up in the morning.
Yeah.
So I always think twice about going out and partying and to be honest, like I literally feel like 2024 is focus season. So like it's just high priority.
Yeah.
And look, I've been here since 2016.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't
So
realize. What made you come here so early? Well, early to
yeah.
compared to
Well,
me.
as I launched my mobile games company,
Yeah.
and bro, it just went #1. So I just came straight out here.
Sick.
I just literally I was on Google looking at countries with no tax.
Sick.
And there was a few options, but also I'm even crazy on Google Maps. Like before I go somewhere, I'm like an expert on Google Maps. Like I look at the restaurants, I can see if it's got fake reviews.
Yeah.
I make sure the gym's close.
Yeah.
I literally walk through and just feel it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I did that in Dubai in 2016, and then I came out here, and I was like, damn, like, cause back then in Australia it was like it was negative. It was kind of negative like,
Yeah.
about the whole region, you know. But I came out here, I saw like, damn, they haven't implemented this, they haven't implemented that. For example, during Ramadan, like everything's closed, so it's like 1 month of GDP just just like kind of no money being made.
Yeah.
And then every single year it's like change just to be like a open economy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just saw it.
You saw that gap,
I just saw Dubai. Like I just saw that there were so many things that they could still implement to increase awareness, increase GDP.
Yeah.
And I saw how fast they were in actually doing stuff that implementing changes and rules that actually made sense.
Yeah.
So
Did you sell? So did you sell your app?
No, it was a 2-year contract, but
Okay.
the way that I was marketing it,
Yeah.
it was like I said, I didn't use like paid traffic, so it was 100% through the Facebook page.
How many
sick.
how many followers did you have on this Facebook page?
I built it up to like 14 million.
Right.
Yeah, but
On
the main thing was it was like, do you know like Lad Bible?
Yeah,
Lad?
yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah,
it was
of course.
exactly like that.
Oh, so it was kind of like a popping blog page.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just a viral page.
The popping blog page, yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, it was just a viral page, and bro, I'd post a meme and get 1 million likes, man. So like, bro, I launched a lot of different businesses from that. So I was still in the clubs when this was starting to build up. And
And you wasn't the face of it. You was just behind the scenes of it.
yeah,
like-
just behind the scenes.
Okay.
Well, originally it was like my page,
Yeah. So this is
Okay.
Fortify page, which was what
That
I'm
was
known
your
by
name,
in
innit? Yeah.
in Australia and New Zealand. And then okay. So it was just the ice bucket challenge. You remember that?
Yeah.
The ice
Yeah.
bucket challenge. So my
Oh,
boy,
yeah,
he just
I
cut up a
remember that.
compilation.
Yeah.
So he put all the best of the best together, posted it on the page, and it got like 20 million views in one day. And I was like,
Shit.
bro, I just literally started posting every 20 minutes, memes, everything.
Sick.
What? How old was you at this time?
Damn. Like 24.
So you just looked into this solely, nothing else, like this, and obviously the events and the nightclub life.
Yeah. No, I was still in the nightclubs and that.
Okay.
This was like a side thing. And then I tried different, like, you know, those like websites that you have the articles like 20 failed tattoos. You won't believe number 16. And you
Yeah.
gotta press next.
Yeah.
Oh
next.
yeah.
I had a site like that.
Did people go on sites like that?
Yeah, man. Like, bro, like, and you know, from there, like, you learn. So the thing is, people go on there if they see it on social media, but they're not making that website their homepage,
Yeah,
like checking it every day.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just if they see it through. So that's. Well, I realized that early. I'm like, damn, like, and then back then, Facebook. That's when they started changing the algorithm. They're like, we're cutting the reach. I don't know if you remember. Back in 2002, 2015, it was like a big, like every couple of months, there'd be like an article saying, we're cutting the reach, Facebook reach is down.
Yeah, I do remember. I do remember.
So I was,
the algorithms used to be way easier to dominate back then.
Yeah, they wanted you to start paying. That was their thing.
Yeah.
They wanted
Yeah.
paid traffic to come in, and if you don't pay, you don't win.
Yeah,
100%.
So I saw it earlier. I'm like, I need to do a business that is diverting the traffic from Facebook, because literally people think they own the pages, but they're just renting them. You're just renting that page. It can be
to the
turned off like
platform,
that.
right?
Yeah.
If the
You've seen
platform
it.
locks you, you're done.
You've seen it so many times where people going like, oh, my Facebook page is
Yeah,
down,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and they lose all their money, right?
Yeah.
Or they lose their income.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I need to divert this traffic. So that was the good thing with the apps, is they all came onto the apps, and then or push notifications, man. Push
Popping up
notifications
on the
direct
phone.
to the phone, you know what I mean?
learned that with the
So I had
NFTs,
250 million downloads on the apps, and every single week we had a update of the game, like 50 new levels.
Oh, yeah.
And because the name of the game is about retention, man. That's
100%.
everything.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like it's in any business. If you get one sale, that's cool, but like you want to get subscription,
Yeah.
you want to get reoccurring customers, you want to get
Yeah.
lifelong customers. That's when you make the proper.
Yeah. Are you still in the app space now?
Yeah, I'm still in the app space. Well, right now, I'm about to launch like a Web3 game right now. So
Okay.
not so much apps, but gaming.
like
Yeah.
metaverse type game.
Yeah, but it's on desktop. But also,
Okay.
it will be on free to play with a publisher mobile game as well.
Okay.
So we're hitting them two ways, man. One with the app on mobile phone, and the other with the NFTs and blockchain.
So like a play to earn kind
Nah,
of.
it's not play to earn. The thing with the play to earn is like so that was originally the the thing in 2021. But
Yeah.
you know, with Axie Infinity and all of that,
Yeah.
they go up, and then you know, most of the players that are involved in these ecosystems are just like, it's just gamified gambling.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why, like, coming from the mobile gaming industry, I knew that, okay, 2021 was like games that were built by crypto people. Do you know what I mean? So they weren't like really good games. Now, this next run and the next games that's going to come on, because, and this is why this is why I'm patient as well. And even in the whole bear market, I was investing in a lot of gaming projects because I come from that space and I know and understand that a mid-tier game takes 2 to 3 years to develop, because there's a lot of split testing and everything, like, you know about the ads, right? Like,
Yeah.
and with apps, like, you just do 1,000 downloads and you test like the retention, where they're getting off and all that. So it has to pass a lot of tests to even get to that level. So now it's like gaming people building a game that people enjoy playing, that's passed the test
true,
on the App Store. So it's a proven game,
Yeah.
proven with retention, but it's blockchain added in it. So
Yeah.
now it's more like play to earn.
It's had a shakeout in it, because remember when I was doing that thing with my man, like
Yeah.
that was just where everyone just wanted to hit a lick.
Yeah, but I feel like none of the games were fun.
Yeah.
I feel like that was their thing.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
They
yeah.
just made games
I
and
think
it was like you
the
can make
market's
money.
shaking everyone out now.
Yeah.
So now you've got the people who actually know how to build a
Yeah.
game
Yeah.
left in the market, which makes sense.
So I don't know if it's gonna be as, maybe if you get like a big company, because mind you, there's over $5 billion worth of in-app purchases on mobile games per year, but the end user can't own any of those digital assets, transfer it, resell it, nothing. They're just stuck in that one
Yeah.
game with no value. So you might have spent 2,000 hours, and okay, you got entertained, but you know, with the Web3 and that, like, the more you play, see, in our game, like the NFT is the weapon. So
Okay,
as you progress,
okay. Yeah,
as you
yeah,
progress,
You-
your
and they
weapon
go up in
evolves,
value,
your
right?
weapon gets better. So if you spent 1,000 hours inside the game, for example, and someone else wants to come in and just max out on the crazy weapons, well, you know what I mean? Like, you can sell it. So
Oh, okay, sick. You can
it's
sell
just
it
a
to
different
them.
model, because you know, like, we don't want it to go up and then go straight down.
Yeah.
You need just a sustainable model, man.
Yeah. So are you locked into markets daily? Like, are you one of those investors, or where are you?
Nah,
with it?
man. Look, to me, I'm more like of a long-term investor.
Yeah.
And then I try to set up businesses within the space.
Okay.
So I do research every day, but I'm not trading every day. Like, I make my calls and then I just sit on it,
Sick.
and then I take my profit when I'm happy with the
Sick.
profit, or if sentiment changes. But price is like one of the last indicators that I look at. I look at
Yeah.
like how many, like, for example, an easy way to do it is you just literally look on the YouTube channels of the people that do daily crypto videos, and
Yeah.
you just see the views.
Yeah.
That's when you know that it's starting to heat up again.
Yeah.
For example, now with the ETFs, man, everything is about sentiment. I honestly, like, I believe everything is just marketing, right? Like,
I think crypto massively was. It was
Yeah.
massively based on marketing, really.
Yeah.
It became a marketing. It was mayhem, innit? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I think was the problem with it, as well as the good part of it.
Yeah.
Is that it was more. Some of the projects became more marketing than actual
Yeah.
good fundamentals, and do you get what I'm saying? Substance behind the projects, I feel.
yeah, and then you got the meme coins and everything.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
look,
I mean,
man,
I had
there's-
some fun. I had some fun on the meme coins. I can't fully diss the meme coins, but I think it also fucked up the market for the people that were long term. Like, I didn't take crypto that seriously, whereas I feel like people like us who came in to make money and leave probably fucked it up for those who do take it way more seriously.
I think there's different sectors within crypto. You know what I mean? Like Bitcoin and some other layer ones, layer twos, like, have proper projects, and then like the meme coins is just meme coins, but like meme coins, like, you know that if you get in early, you're gonna make a lot of money,
Yeah.
because
100.
look on social media, man.
Yeah.
The biggest likes, the biggest comments is on memes.
Yeah.
So it just shows you the power of it.
How early was you on Bitcoin? 'Cause it was early, right?
Yeah, I first found out about Bitcoin, like, obviously being in the clubs like Silk Road
Okay.
and that. But look, back then no one was talking about buy it and store it. There was no wallets or there was no
like-
hard
it's like
wallets
black
or
market
nothing. It
times
was
kinda
just
shit.
on
Like buying things anonymously.
yeah, what was that Japanese? There was a Japanese exchange.
I can't
Man, I
remember.
forget. Anyway, so like 2015, I started buying. Man.
2015.
Yeah,
What was
But
the
look,
price?
it wasn't big amounts, but that's when I first started buying it. It was on a Australian exchange, and yeah, I just started buying, and it's just crazy. I've always just been one of those guys that, or even though like we're from the hood type shit,
Yeah.
I always hung around with like just an eclectic mix of people. You know, I never stuck to just my boys.
Yeah.
Actually, like I'll know the guy who's the Australian BMX champ. This guy's
Yeah.
got 500,000 on, like he's an Instagram dancer. Like this guy's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
been on some reality TV show. Like,
Yeah.
and the cool thing with being in the clubs is like, and I was running events in different cities, was I would just hit up all the micro influencers to come through to the hotel room before, have a bottle, give them a few shots. They're posting up my event,
Yeah.
you know, promoting it, and then I'm just building connects with everyone, man.
So before this focus phase, you was obviously outside, like you was.
Oh, look, man, look, bro, like, there was times I was making like, even since 2015, like $3, $4, $5 million a month.
Okay.
So like, I'm chilling, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was just coming in automatic.
Yeah.
So, not automatic, but like, everything was running.
Yeah.
So, bro,
You enjoyed it.
yeah.
We,
I'm doing my- I'm still
at
doing my
this
thing.
point, like obviously we always want more and stuff, but I feel like the vibe I get from you is like you've enjoyed the journey, like you've done a lot within that space.
Yeah, man.
What do you feel like you haven't done though? So like for example, like what's out of reach or like a next goal for you?
Bro, next goal, are you talking about like business-wise or what?
Business, personal, like yeah.
Bro, I just
either.
want to like, to be honest, like, I know my potential. Like,
Yeah.
I know that if I keep going every day doing what I'm doing, like, I'm just gonna keep getting bigger. I'm gonna keep getting better. I'm gonna keep absorbing more knowledge. I'm gonna know how to do things better. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fine tune everything I'm doing,
Yeah.
and that's all I focus on. So like, bro, for example, like, this is what I say, right? I live on the palm,
Yeah.
but I'm not happy to live on the palm. Like, I wanna do a project that's like the palm.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way
yeah,
I be
yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, cause I thought like, bro, like when I was broke, I thought that people, when I get to this level, that everyone's hungry and grinding.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, these guys are really just chilling. Like, it doesn't matter what level you're at.
Yeah.
Like, 99% of the people are chilling. I don't know if they were just born in that situation, or, you know, they're just content with where they got to. But every level I go to and I keep going to, I look around at the people that's similar, and I'm like, yeah, really just 90% are chilling. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's crazy, bro. Like,
How do you keep that hunger? Like for me, I will go out of my way to put myself in a room where I know that everyone's making more than we might
Yeah.
be. And is that your thing, or what, how do
man.
you stay hungry?
Well, like, it depends, man. Like, the reason I keep staying hungry is, like I said, bro, I just know I can keep going. Like, I know and believe in myself and
Yeah.
my potential. And
Have you ever not believed in yourself?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, look, I think, like, you know when people say like, how are you today?
Yeah.
It's like, well, today I'm feeling shit. Today I'm
Yeah.
feeling good. Like, I just try to tell people that, bro, life's literally a roller coaster, man.
Yeah.
Like, you have bad days, good days. You're not always gonna have good days. You're not always gonna have bad days. And it just is what it is. But you just gotta keep going when you have a
Yeah.
bad day, man.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe in myself for like some days, but like overall, bro, like, nah, I always believed in myself. Like,
Yeah.
I always, yeah.
From the jump. So you touched on the hood. Like, I don't really know loads about New Zealand, Australia.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of like the drill stuff coming out of there, so I know that
Yeah.
it works over there to some
Yeah.
extent. Like, what was that like for you? Because I saw a video on your page as well. Like, I think maybe your boys pulled up at your old crib and
Yeah. They're doing like this hood video
yeah,
things.
yeah. Like, so where you're from? What's it like where you're from?
It's just full like low socioeconomic vibes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just drugged out people, crime. A lot of hardworking families too. It's just, man, just a poor area, man. You know how it is, like eclectic
Yeah.
mix of different people. But I don't know, man. It was just like normal shit. It wasn't until I got out and looked back that I'm like, damn, actually,
Yeah.
that's not normal. Because, but even growing up, man, I got into trouble in that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and just stuff that we would do every day. You know, you just have fights or whatever. It's like, nah, that's 2 years jail, or that's 4 years. Like, you didn't realize that.
Yeah.
When it's just
yeah.
normal shit. So yeah, man, like, but I loved it though.
You never got caught up properly in the street life? Or
Nah, man, I always knew how to make money young. Like, I was in the markets. I used to sell stuff at the markets when I was like 11, 12 years old. Yeah, man, I used to take I used to get the 2 milk crates from the back of the supermarket. I had my hardcover Tupac poster. I had the Walkman. I had the speakers. I was biting the batteries, putting them in, and I used to sell mixtapes for all the older DJs.
Okay.
Because back then, like, bro, like to find an acapella or instrumental of a song was kind of like hard to do.
Yeah.
So then this is when these mixes started coming out where I'm from.
Yeah.
And I just started selling them for the older boys.
Yeah.
And so I never got into that stuff, man. Like I've been around it and everything, but I don't know, man. Like it's not for me, you know.
Because I clocked you had a music run, like. No, not even a music run. You was a rapper. Like that was your first thing. Like, was that something you was trying to go for completely, or was it like a pastime?
No, I was just trying to, like, to be honest with you, I was just like, I did it because it was like a hobby, bro. Like I grew up listening to like Nas, Tribe Called Quest, you know, that like 90s boom bap.
You don't know nothing about that.
Listen,
you don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. I've done my research.
That's all over you. It's
Yeah.
But I got you.
You know what I mean? Like just that. So first of all, I was doing music more like that. Then I started getting into the clubs. And then what happened was I was actually a promoter in the club. And then I looked up and I saw the MC because I was just at the front. And I saw the MC. I'm like, I can do that. Like he's just saying some shit on the mic. You kind of just be chilling, and actually you're just another marketer for the club, right?
Yeah.
So and you just gotta be professional. So I was like, I can do that, and then like you get way more clout. So then then just some dude at the front.
Of course.
So then I started doing that, and then I don't know, man. I found a way to turn that into a full-time job, bro. Like it was crazy. And then other people started contacting me in different cities. So then I just utilized what I had, bro. I just used to take my shirt off in the club and just be on the mic, take photos, just that shit, bro. And I was getting flown to every single city around Australia.
Yeah.
I was doing that for like 2-3 years, and then one of the club's managers, he's like, "Why didn't you run the night?" Like, damn, like, okay, cool. So I just started a brand, created a brand. I knew all the DJs and everything. I had good relationships with them. And yeah, man, I just started doing that in all different cities. And then I was bringing in the artists, and I'm like, man, why am I promoting this guy? I should like start a label as well. And then I'm like, but instead of pushing him, at least let me get on the verse type thing, you know what I mean? So it's like, if I'm pushing that song, at least I'm getting some clout in that as well, you know? So it was just kind of like that, man. And but look, I love music, and like, bro, like I'm a music head.
I can tell. I can tell.
What is it that made you always want to do big things? Because you said from 12 you were hustling, making money. Like what is it that's in you? Do you think it's in you? Is it something you learned, something you saw?
Bro, I don't know. I've always been independent, man. I've always been independent. Like I like rolling by myself, and I do my own thing. Like if everyone's going left, I'm going right. I've just always been like that. And my dad had me on a like paper run back in the days when I was like 7, 8, bro. Like just to help out the family and shit. I didn't get paid nothing from it. I was doing like 3-4 hours, like 3 times a week after school, like getting chased by dogs, like going in the worst streets in where I'm from, and like everyone's got pit bulls and that, unfenced and everything. And so yeah, man, I did that like, and while all my other friends is playing. So I just always, I don't know, man, like I always had that discipline. And then I don't know, man, I just feel like everyone be doubting me, bro. Like it's crazy, like, cause I always tell them big goals. And I even remember I was grade 8, so what's that, like 11 years old. And I had a conversation with my friend, my best friend. I'm like, do you know your grandparents? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, do you actually know them? Like, you know their story? Nah. And I said, and that's your own grandparents. So so no one else, that means if you don't know them, no one else is definitely not going to know them. I said, I'm not trying to be like that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why with everything I do, like even this here, for example, it's got my last name down here.
Yeah.
RATU in letters with the DNA links.
Yeah. Sick.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And then even I put like a 4.5 carat stone there. So even when I'm making my chains, I'm thinking like, I want my grandkids to be like,
Legacy,
damn,
innit?
granddad was like that back in the days. You know what I mean? Like, because I know how I would feel growing up if I knew that if I saw like a photo of my granddad like full. Damn, this motherfucker had a like, you know what I mean? Like I'll be way more smoother than I am now.
I hate
It's legacy talk, isn't it?
Yeah. I feel like as well, you're very you against the world. Why is that? Like, is there something in particular that happened, or is that just
Yeah,
your thing?
Hey, look,
trying,
man,
we're
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
prompt at the
dig,
therapist.
yeah,
we're
we're
trying to get the therapist
okay.
prompt there.
Look, man, me against the world. No, I'm not like that, bro. I love life. I love life. I love
No,
everything.
you definitely love life.
Yeah.
We know this much, yeah?
You see that?
I think it's like, okay, so I elaborate from what Cam said. So I was watching, what player was it? Jordan. Was it Jordan? Yeah, I was watching a Jordan documentary last year or whatever. And I think Kobe did it as well. Like, they create enemies in their head for obviously higher success. And I used to look at that and I used to think like, that's a little bit negative, yeah? Like if someone asked me what Cam just asked me, I would have said the same thing you said. Like, it's not me against the world. I love life. I love people.
Yeah.
But I've realized now that you can get a lot done with that mindset of creating, like, you know, like DJ Khaled, like they don't want you to win. Like there's no one who don't really want him to win necessarily.
It literally is true, man. Like, and I always say that, you know, they say that money changes you, but I say, nah, man, it changes the people around you.
Facts, big
You know what I mean?
fact.
Because
Yeah, definitely.
Big
now
fact.
people be expecting stuff from you.
Yeah.
And like the way that I like, it's very different for like an islander to be like this. You know what I mean? Like it's not our thing.
Yeah.
And
Really, I want to jump in on that because that's quite interesting. Like,
Yeah.
because your vibe is like, I guess, UK we see it, America we see it.
Yeah.
It's usually the rappers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Realistically, that's not really something you like. The way you dress, is not really the way.
I mean, like now it's like it's starting to be a thing, right?
Okay.
But back then it was just like who's the toughest type thing.
Yeah,
It was just that mindset, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's just different mindset, but I always had it, man. Yeah.
Did you ever like stand out? Was you like, see, like obviously you're quite fashionable, right?
Yeah.
And you're experimental with your
Yeah.
fashion. Like you're one of those people that really pays attention.
Yeah.
Was you always like that? Firstly.
Like, out of all my, like, even when I didn't have money, I was like one of those ones going to like the secondhand op shops looking for
Okay.
some like cheap drip.
Yeah.
Even when I didn't have anything, there's so many things you can do, right? It's just all about personal hygiene, like just making sure you don't stink, making sure
Yeah.
you're cleanly shaven, making sure you got some aftershave, you got
Yeah.
the spray on, ironing your clothes. Like, I've always been like that.
Yeah.
So I've always like had pride in my appearance. Okay, I might have had a $10 shirt on, but you can guarantee I was ironing that before I went out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've been like that, man.
Because I was gonna say, like, I saw you talking about fashion, and I think you're the first person I've heard talk about fashion in the way you've spoke about it. So like, your whole thing was like, and actually we said we were gonna ask you as well. Like, I want to know how truthful this is,
Okay.
in the sense of your whole thing was networking,
Yeah.
door opening,
Yeah.
like rare pieces,
Yeah.
investment value.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people sometimes use that as their cover up for why they just like spending money.
Oh,
Yeah?
look, man.
So I wanted to call you out on that.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
it's, like elaborate on that. Like, that's your thing. Like, where's that come from? Like, I
Yes.
want you to kind of go into that.
Yeah, so like everything that I do, I try to kill as many birds with the one stone as possible.
Yeah.
So I love it, right? And it's great because they're doing the marketing for you, right? So if you're associating yourself with a brand that's everyone looks at luxury, and you're going to these events, they're associating you with that, right? So that's another bird. That's another bird that you're killing with the same stone. But what I realized is you got to be strategic. You got to build a relationship with the right staff. You also got to have a type of image because they can take you to the fashion shows, but they might sit you in the back row. So I'll be sitting always at the front because like I make sure that
Let them know. Let them know.
Yeah, talk your shit.
yeah, I'm
man.
always at the front. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But it's because I make sure that like, bro, like I know that there's a checklist, right? It's like creating a viral video. It's like doing
Yeah.
a marketing campaign. Like you gotta be fresh. You gotta have the bad thing by your side type
Yeah,
thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
because they don't know me, but bro. You watch when I go there, they will be with the camera because it only took me one fashion show to realize like I could have fine-tuned that, I could have fine-tuned this, I could have got that better, I could have done that better.
Okay.
And it was all down to like selection of clothes.
Yeah.
Even now, bro, when I go to fashion shows, I literally treat it like I'm having a fight, bro. Like it's fight week. Like I'll be losing like 3-4 kilos. I'll be losing like 3-4 kilos that week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I ain't there in the mirror was like doing that, bro. Like,
Imagine I'm treating them like,
Yeah, losing weight.
Yeah, that's a different kind of dedication.
yeah, I'll be
still.
cutting weight. Like I literally be cutting
Oh,
weight.
yeah, you up the levels. You up the levels.
Yeah, I'll be cutting weight
yeah.
because like, bro, you gotta be like, you gotta have that. You gotta have
But
that
what's
crazy
the goal
jawline,
for
man.
you though? Like, you see, like, because you don't want to do fashion, or you do.
Nah, man.
So
I
it's
don't want to do
just-
fashion.
So what's the goal for you?
Bro, it's literally just networking, and it's like, you know, you gotta do things. this is the way that you get attention, right? Is doing things that other people can't do.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
So
I like that a
so
lot.
when you go to a Paris fashion show, okay, cool, you can go down the road and buy the Louis Vuitton thing, but can you go to the fashion week and be front row and you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah. I'm
but
enjoying this
there's
right
ways
now.
to do it, man. There's ways to do it. It's like you can just be very strategic.
Yeah.
See the thing, like, and the thing is like you just target one store because if say you're spending 100 grand in a year on drip, right? Like that's not that much.
Yeah.
Instead of spending it on 5 different brands, if you spend it all on the one, now you got $100,000 worth of purchase history from that one store. Now they're inviting you to
fucking
the
with you,
dinners, the things, and then bro, literally from there, right? I've met Chinese billionaires who bought the one of one Tiffany Patek. That like became my friend.
Sick.
Dudes that own like part shares in NBA, Max for example.
Oh yeah.
Met
Big up,
him
Max.
in Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Japanese people that own Takehisa, high-end Japanese restaurants. So, like I said, bro, like everything that I try to do is if you hang around luxury,
Yeah.
and just you're not just doing that, like because this guy might own 50 doctors clinics, but he's also into Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's the same with real estate, for example. Like, if you're doing real estate, you don't want to be selling rentals.
Yeah.
You want to be selling the $200
Big
million
boy. Yeah.
things
Yeah.
because then you might be able to do another play with your client. If you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're just working with selling a rental, like, there's not really much you can do
Yeah.
with that type of clientele. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like everything you do is very meticulous. Like
Strategic,
everything's
innit?
very thought out. Like
Yeah.
every single
Yeah.
thing. I feel like you can even see that from your stories. Like every single thing you
Yeah.
do. Is that something that you've always done? Have you always been meticulous?
I think I've always fine-tuned everything. Like, I don't know, like, I either go through some shit, like a breakup or something crazy, and then I just step back and I look at everything and just, I figure out how to fine-tune it.
Yeah.
And that's what I do, man. That's what
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like you step back from everything and just look at it as facts. What can I do? Okay, if I've got 100 grand, I'm gonna spend it all in this store because if I do this, then it's like every single thing you do.
There's
It's
a plan
like every
towards it,
single
yeah.
thing you do. There's a
You do it a
plan.
certain way, and I feel like even and the reason why I back
Pockets,
that,
bro.
'cause every question he's asked you, it falls back to this is just how I am.
Yeah.
Like there's actually no special. Like I'm just like
Nah,
this,
man,
bro.
and that's the thing. Like, I feel like if you literally do what you want to do and you are who you are, and like, bro, the way I'm talking to you is the way I talk to like the receptionist at where I live, right? So I don't have to. What did I say to this guy? Did I lie to him?
yeah.
That's
You
why I
live in
notice about a lot of
truth,
people, bro. They be capping too much. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, just be you, right? Like, I feel like, especially some people, they come around me, and they might be like, might not have as much, but then they be lying, bro. And I'm like, bro, that's even worse to me that you're lying to try to make yourself look better than just be yourself and just tell and just show me that you're hungry.
Yeah.
I prefer that, man. You know what I mean?
Facts. Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%. I feel like as well with the fashion, like we've got to dive deeper because this is cut the crap. So we like to talk about some numbers.
Yeah, let's go.
Like to talk about some figures.
Done.
Yeah. What you been spending in these stores, man?
Okay.
You've been in the stores.
No.
It's
There
the
was
maths.
no
Yeah.
hesitation.
No delay.
What you
no
been
delay.
spending in these stores, man? Talk to us, man.
We like the numbers.
Bro, a lot. I checked my Van Cleef purchase history.
No, I'm gonna stop you. What we got on the wrist right now? Let's go through what we got. Let's go through it.
Just got the Bubba Watson RM.
Okay. How much you get?
300 US.
How much you get that one for?
It's 300 US now. I just got it like 2 months. I'm gonna tell you a crazy story as well, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Should I do it now or after? Because it's
Talk
a
to us,
viral
bro.
shit, bro.
Yeah, go on.
Talk your
Okay,
stuff.
so I had the Johan Blake before,
Yeah.
and I was in Peru. I took it to South America with me. I was in South America for 5 months. I took my watch with me, and bro, like I was in Peru, and I put it. I don't know what happened. I checked my thing and like it was gone. Gone, bro. Like,
Right.
and I'm calling everyone that was around me. Like, bro, I'm sending them. Like,
Peru
bro, you
in
about
Dubai.
to get.
Peru in
Yeah,
Dubai.
yeah.
You ain't getting back.
I'm like scaring them, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, cause bro, like 250,000 US. Anyway, so I'm like, I come back to Dubai. I'm like, bro, I have to be at the gym with a Richard Mille on. Like that's my image. You know what I mean? Like,
You have
wait,
to.
stop.
You gotta say that one more time.
Stop.
You gotta say that one more time.
Why do you have to be at the gym with a Richard Mille on?
bro, because like I can, and like it's just like I don't know, bro. Like when I be running crazy and just I got the RM on, I'm dripping. Like people just be like,
Yes.
it's just literally like,
Because we've done the calm part, by the way. The first half an hour was just the calm bit.
Yeah.
Now we want you to start
Yeah,
doing your shit, yeah?
Bro, we should get a shot or something, bro.
You know what the thing is? I didn't even think you drunk, bro.
Huh?
You say a shot that has in a drink?
Yeah.
I didn't think
We
you
didn't
drunk,
know that.
you know?
Oh, I drink it. I drink it.
Oh, man, that would have been the vibe. I thought,
Yeah,
you know, like when you're in
100%.
the fitness and I didn't think that was, you know what, we might even be able to, let's carry on anyway, because I might be able to organise that. But yeah,
sweet.
so go on, all right, cool. So when, so you have to have the Richard.
Yeah, so like I said, bro, like I said, I
I
try to literally kill as many birds with the one stone as possible, right? That's why you see me at all these different gyms, bro. I be going to all these different gyms because, bro, I be tagging them and I just throw it down the bottom, right? Trying to get that repost.
Okay, yeah.
And then when I go to the gym, bro, like, but it's just normal, bro. I'm not even like trying to be like, I'm not even thinking about it, but, bro, you got to think like, I'm going to the gym in a Birkin and my crocodile Prada and shit with the RM on and the chains on. So like, I'll be just networking, bro. But I know that when they see me, they're probably like, this guy like showing off, da-da-da. And then when they see me train, they're like, oh, nah, he's for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I just try to hit them in different ways, bro. Like, that's
But I really want to get to the bottom of that, because for a man to wake up and say, I'm going to the gym with an RM, there's
No,
some
he didn't say that. He said he can't run without the RM on. He didn't just say I'm going to the gym. He said he cannot run without the RM
Yeah, that is what he
Yeah.
said.
So I said I gotta get the RM, bro. Like, so I came back to Dubai. I got this. I got the Maybach.
Yeah.
Bro, that was 700 US all up. And I'm like, all right.
Sorry. All up meaning?
For the car and the watch.
Okay. And paid outright. Yes. Let's just make it clear in case anyone's from the UK.
Yeah, nah.
See the face.
So you know,
To me properly.
Nah, but like I wish that I could, but in Dubai it's just a bit difficult.
Yeah. True.
You know what I mean?
True.
So I prefer just to pay it.
Yeah. Fair.
It's not like you get your credit history and blah, blah, blah.
Cool. Yeah. Fact.
So I bought this, and then just like last month, bro, like my maid, she's like unpacking all of my stuff, bro, and she pulls out the RM. It was in my suit.
Shit.
So yeah, now I got two. So
no,
I got three.
That was the story.
No.
That's the story.
Two RMs.
That was the fucking story. That's the story right now. Bro, that was the story,
but bro, think about that I lost it, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, I get that. I do get that.
That hurt me a lot.
I mean, I've
man.
only had that on the level of a Cartier bracelet, so I can't really relate. But I get it.
Yeah, I was like, damn. Then when she found it, bro, I'm like, I'm throwing money at her, bro, like that. She's like,
Yeah,
oh,
no, you
thank
thought you just made money, if anything.
Yeah.
So it's a good feeling for you to have found that, 100%.
Yeah, man.
So, all right, going back to what I said. Sorry, I interrupted you. So,
Okay.
we've got the
So,
RM there. What we got on the left?
Just on Van
accessory?
Cleef right here.
Okay.
Van Cleef. This one here is like a 4 carat. This is a custom.
Okay.
This is from Eden Diamonds.
Yeah.
It's a 4 carat. Even with the jewelry, I still be trying to do investments, right? So
Okay.
I got the rapper shit, but like
No. We're gonna get there. Let's.
So even here, right? I got the GIA certified stone.
Okay.
So, you know, when people actually look at the details, they're like, oh damn, like he's got an investment stone
Yeah.
right there.
On top of the bracelet. Sick. How much is that worth?
This one?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know, man. I bought like 4 of them at the same time, but I don't know, maybe like
Yes.
80 or some shit.
Okay.
But the bigger one is 7.5 carat, but it's a ring.
That's just the stone. That's 80.
Yeah, just the stone.
Okay. And the bracelet as well.
I don't know, maybe another, not too much, man. Maybe like 30, 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's just one bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what I got here? I got like 3.5 carat love heart stones right here.
Okay. What are they worth? Let's get some price
Like
tags.
60 each US.
Okay.
60.
Okay.
This is from Maria Tash.
All right.
So I like Maria Tash because they have different piercings for different part of the ears.
Okay.
Cause like, bro, like you can't just go to a normal shop and get these ones because they have different backs and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, I just want to, because sorry, we're going to tally up for the TikTokers.
Okay.
Like, so far on the left wrist, how much have we got there?
This is like six. I don't know. It's at least like 150,
Okay. 150 on the left wrist,
300.
300 on the
Yeah,
right
this is
wrist.
300.
So wait, we're on. So sorry, my maths ain't the best. So we're like 450 just on the wrist. We got a ring there though. What's the ring? Nothing. Just a throwaway.
30.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
No, wait, I don't know. Wait, maybe like 30.
Okay,
Because
so
of
we
this
got-
one here's like half carat emeralds.
Okay, so like 430 on just this part of the arms. Yeah. 430. And then what we got on the now let's go to the big SR, because this is why we're calling
This
it
is why
SR.
it's
This
SR.
is SR.
Okay.
So talk to us about this, because I
Bro,
like pieces like this.
I had this one. I had this for like months before.
Oh,
Because I'll be
just
trying
to
to,
train,
nah,
yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
trying to, because I'll be designing, like,
Okay.
I had this one designed and I didn't know what to do with the pendant. To be honest, I'm not happy with this.
With dependent, yeah?
Yeah, I want to change it, but I'm gonna keep this. Because
Okay.
this is forever. This is forever.
Yeah, I like that.
But this I can just break.
Why are you not happy with it?
It's kind of rapper vibes, you know what I mean?
I thought that was kind of what you was going for, no?
Nah, I just wanted to get a chain ASAP, and
Okay.
and I was sitting there trying to think of what to do, and I just said, look, this is
Yeah.
the best I got in the meantime. But I just said, as long as I put that big stone in there with the GIA certificate that I got for it,
Okay.
then it kind of like makes it a little bit more saucy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just so I've got the maths for those who are calculating, so 450 just on the arms. What are we now on with dependent?
Like 300.
Okay, so now we're at 750. Yeah, and with the chain?
Oh no, 300.
Oh, 300.
everything.
Okay,
yeah,
750.
okay, yeah,
and then
yeah.
all the earrings together, I know it was a bit rough, but
A 60 and a 60.
Yeah, 60, maybe like 150.
150. So we're at 900. So almost a mil. I'm sure there's somewhere else we can find something to get up to the mil, but almost a
Oh,
mil.
my teeth.
Leave him
Leave
alone,
him
man.
alone.
Hey,
Leave him alone.
you see that one right there?
Cam, leave him alone.
You see that one?
Right now.
Stop it right
Stop
now.
it right now.
Stop it right now. So $1 million in walk around value.
Yeah, man.
That's a regular day.
I'm light right now.
What's
I'll be
heavy?
chilling. Just throw a few more on, you know what I mean?
All right, cool. so let's talk fashion pieces. Like, what's
Yeah.
the maddest thing you've bought?
Um,
Because I tell you one thing we like around here, right? You post the outfit, and then you post
Yes.
the Google image.
Yes.
Now you know why that's cold.
Yeah.
Because you don't tell them how much it costs.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
let the story do it for you.
Yeah.
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 we
I,
see
never,
you.
I never used to do that.
Okay.
So it was more like if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
But now,
But
now I really
don't
don't-
know. You
Yeah.
still know. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, bro, like,
Just to let
you
you
really
know.
be thinking that this shit is just easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love the crocodile bags. I love everything exotic because, look, bro, the worst thing is like, someone else has got the crocodile version of what you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I always just try to go for the pieces that, even in 5 years, 10 years, it's still gonna be a banger. So I kind of more stay away. Now I'm more staying away from the ready to wear.
Okay.
I'm just buying like suits.
Okay.
And I just mostly bags and like mink coats.
So is this because I actually now that you're face to face, like I hear you and I do believe it. Is this an investment thing in your head, or is this a drip?
Look,
thing?
it's not.
Or is this a bit of both?
It's not so much. Look, the thing is, right, with everything, right? Okay, for example, just say my Maybach cost me 400, and I can sell it for maybe in the future 300.
Yeah.
So would that be considered an investment to everyone else who doesn't have social media? No.
Got you.
But because I'm on social media, I have to figure out how to make that extra 100,000
Yeah.
to break even plus more from
Yeah.
owning that car.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I believe that having the jacket, because think about it, right? If I got a social media following and I can create a viral video from that jacket as well,
Yeah.
that could lead to more attention,
Yeah.
more whatever. And if I have something that, a business or something that I'm selling, then
Yeah.
it can be an investment. Or just even going to these events.
Yeah.
It's like anything, man. Like you can get a gym membership, but it's up to you how you utilize that membership.
Fact.
So you can buy a mink coat, or you also know that if you build a relationship with the manager, he's gonna invite you to the dinner.
Yeah,
Then you
fact.
just gotta come through and talk to everyone and actually have
Yeah.
something of value to offer and
Conversation.
and being
starter.
able to talk to
Yeah.
people and build relationships, and then right from there, it's all on you, man. Like how much you.
What's your outlook? So, for example, look, you're gonna have you might have people like us that we get it, and you're gonna have people that are way younger that will see you doing things and try and copy or try and follow and do it too early, right?
Yeah.
And I'm one of those people where it's like my come up wasn't necessarily following all the financially savvy rules.
Yeah.
I just got to the bag and I learned a lot of shit later.
Yeah.
Yeah. For you, are you someone who have you got saving rules? Have you got spend versus have you got rules, a set of rules that you follow, or you just kind of just?
Look, I
what's your
wouldn't have like.
yeah.
Do you-
Yeah, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
We ain't got no professional shot glasses today. We're doing it the hood way.
bro. I'm hood, bro. It's all good.
Piece rough.
My guy, my guy, my guy. Cheers, cheers,
Bottoms up,
cheers, cheers,
bottoms
cheers.
up,
My
bottoms
brother,
up.
my brother,
You-
my
you-
brother.
you-
No drink?
All right, cool. All right, let's jump straight back in there, man. Like, I wanna talk more about. I feel like that's actually your bag as well. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you light up when we talk about this kind of shit.
Yeah. I love explaining it to people that actually want
Yes.
to listen because
Yeah.
you
Yes,
know what?
definite, bro.
Not many people are like, bro, like, you know, we're into the drip, right?
Yeah.
It's just literally just a drip.
Yeah.
Man. Like, bro, if it was literally just a drip, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know
But
what I mean?
but you've made it. And I know why he's intrigued, right? Because when we met, like, he was already running it up, like, in a different way. Like, he was running it up on some real internet shit. Like, didn't even step outside, making hella bread from his house.
Yeah.
And we had the conversations when we first linked up about like drip and stuff, and he was kind of like, bro, I think a lot of the people that you say, I don't want to talk.
Yeah,
to you.
I wasn't interested in it. I
Yeah.
had absolutely no interest in
Yeah.
it. My thing was that I'm cold.
Yeah.
Like me,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
being
yeah.
is cold. So when you talk to me, you will know.
Yeah.
But then Trish started to explain, and I started to see it. To be fair,
Yeah.
people would treat me like I was just like
Bro.
I was just rubbish.
Bro,
Like,
that's
we'll
why.
go into meetings, sorry to cut you, we'll go into
No, you're good.
meetings and like, cool, yeah, I'm older than him, but this is my business partner, 50-50, like, right and left hand. So he's got just as much value as I have.
Yeah.
And people just overlook because I've got the
I'd have
briefcase,
I'd
the
have the
watch,
toes
whatever.
out and that. That was my
yeah,
thing.
you have the
the
toes out,
Birkenstocks on.
and then
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
overlooking
yeah,
him.
yeah.
And I started explaining to him, like, they treat you like you're worthless sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I like hearing a logic behind it, because to be honest, I think I've said this to you, but it probably sounds like I'm just spinning, I'm just
Yeah,
capping.
yeah.
Like, I'm saying, like, bro, like, similar things to what you said, the rooms you get in, the access,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
conversation
no,
start. We've closed deals just because I got a watch on,
Yeah.
bro. Like, real
Bro,
shit.
you know marketing, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you gotta make yourself memorable,
Mm.
right? That's how you, like, if you don't make yourself memorable, like, it just makes your job that much harder. If you have to
100%.
reintroduce yourself to
100%.
someone you already met, it just takes twice as
100%.
long. So, like, I try to just be like, if you see me, you're gonna see. If you see me again, you already know that you saw me before.
Yeah.
And it's like another thing what we're talking about with the Richard Mille. Why do I need to wear a Richard Mille
Yeah.
in the thing? Because, bro, like, if you think about it, right? I love watches. I love the APs and
Yeah.
Pateks, right? And Rolexes are cool, but like if you think about it, the average person,
He's gonna say something crazy.
yeah, the average person,
He's about to say something.
Yeah,
No,
loaded up,
that's
he's
not
loaded
great.
up,
He's
loaded
about
up.
to diss my watch and wipe out everyone.
Yeah,
Go on,
yeah,
go
yeah.
on,
No,
go on.
bro, I love that watch.
No, go on.
The average Rolex, right? The average person, they think that Rolex is like, you can get a Rolex for what, like 10, 20,000?
Yeah.
So if you're not a watch person, even if you're wearing the rainbow Rolex that is $300,000,
They don't know the difference.
they're not gonna,
I feel you.
they're not gonna know, right?
I feel you.
But if you got the Richard Mille on straight away, like they know it's just big boy time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I fully agree with you. Like, it's
Yeah,
real
that's why-
shit. It's real shit. There's
Yeah.
levels at the end of the day. There's things that signify that. I think your main thing, what I'm getting, and I like it as well, it's a takeaway for me, is like, I'm somewhere you just can't be.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm at
yeah.
a stage you just can't be at. But I do want to ask you this though. So like, let's say for example, yeah, someone might watch this and say, yeah, but you can say that because you can afford that,
Yeah.
right? So let's say for example, you can't afford a Richard Mille.
yeah.
What do you do?
Bro, to be honest, like with the knowledge that I have now, and this is what I tell people that come up to me that are starting to make money. I say, bro, don't buy the Rolex. Then you want to buy the Cartier. You can buy the Cartier. Then you want to get the Rolex. By the time you spent 200 grand, you've got just a collection of 20 grand watches.
You're gonna stay down
I
till you
say
come up.
just keep that. Just get the watch that you're gonna keep forever.
That's
like,
like,
get
that's
that
like when
plain
they told
Jane.
me. That's like when I was debating the car. Remember? That's what
Yeah,
Carl
yeah,
said.
yeah,
Said the
yeah,
same
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
He was like, "Why would you get that?" I was debating the car, and I wanted to get the Wraith, but then I was debating maybe I should get the Bentley in the meantime. And my boy here was like, how long will you keep the Wraith for?" I said like 5 years. He's like, "So why don't you just wait and get the Wraith?"
Yeah. Yeah.
It's interesting to hear it from someone else as well. To be fair.
That's what I learned. That's what I try to tell people as well. So like, man, don't worry about buying like just because you can get a nice 5711 rose gold plain
Yeah.
Patek
Yeah.
instead of getting like 3 Rolexes and things.
Yeah.
And
Okay, let me ask you this though. So if it is for marketing, what would you think of the young person that's buying fake stuff to do the marketing?
nah, man,
Yeah.
because like the thing is, you're only fooling the people that don't know, but the people that know and understand it, they're looking at you like some weird person. You know what I mean? So like I just say just keep it real and just like for me, I didn't flex until I knew that I could do it for life. So like, doesn't matter if it's a bear market or if it's a
Sorry,
drought, whatever.
very quickly, would you have to say that one? Just because I did enjoy that. No, I just would like you to
we
say
do
it.
wheel ups, by the way. You're a man from the event. We do pull ups and wheel ups on this show.
Yeah. Nah, well, I didn't start flexing until I knew that I could do it for life. That's basically like, but I just stayed down. I literally just stayed down and cause I feel like everyone wants to get, a lot of people want to get famous, right? But with social media, I realized like, hold up, Grant Cardone didn't get famous until he was like 55, 60.
Fact.
So I said, bro, just wait your turn.
Yeah.
Like right now, I feel comfortable in being that mentor role.
Yeah.
But last year I didn't.
Which
2
is
years
interesting.
2 years
Because
before
last year, I mean, how long you been making a certain level of money? Like, how long would, what age was you at when you first became a millionaire?
Like 27.
So even since then, I think it's interesting for the audience to take away from this as well, is that you only really felt in that position to start teaching and guiding
just now.
last year.
Yeah, well, man. It's just because like it's not just about the money, bro.
Yeah, fact.
It's about life. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like as a man, bro, we're similar age, right?
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
See, bro, like, so you think you know everything when you're 24, but when you get to our age, you're like, damn, I didn't know nothing.
And then I think it keeps on going.
And then it just keeps going, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like we're at a good age now that someone who is in their early 20s, like, we're big bro. And I've always been that role.
Of course, yeah.
So, but then also older people as well, like say in their 40s, they're not gonna be like, I'm not listening to this little kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, like, I feel like just wait your turn, bro, and just like keep building yourself, keep building your character, keep building like your skill set, keep building everything, keep building your assets, and yeah, man, when the time's right, you just feel it.
So is that what Wi-Fi money is? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to get onto that.
Yeah, so Wi-Fi money, man, is like, bro, like I've always, like as you see, right, I always post stuff. Okay, it is for marketing.
For those listening on audio, the birds
There's some
are having
birds that are
absolute
fighting.
fight right now. Like they're actually
damn,
beefing.
bro, like-
They're rushing one of
They're
them.
beefing. Because the audio lot, they'll hear this through the audio and think,
Wow.
what the hell is going on
Yeah,
there?
they get one
But
of them down.
just so you're aware, for those on Spotify listening to this on audio, we're sitting on the palm on the beach and there are birds
birds
beefing.
fighting.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Yeah, Wi-Fi money. So, but I always, so even young, I was doing workout videos. And the only reason I started, this is like 14 years ago, the only reason I started doing it was because I was in shape and people were messaging me to like, what's your workout plan? What's your workout plan? And I knew that I had to reply to every single person. So I'm on the toilet replying this, that. And like I said, bro, I always try to fine tune everything. So that's why I started creating videos. Because I know I still got to reply to that person because you might turn that person into a casualty, like someone who's going to follow you for life, right?
Yeah, fact. I'm
So
big on that.
you have to reply to them,
Yeah,
or you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to figure a
Fact.
way to like
That's
fulfill
art,
what, fulfill what their
Important.
desires is or whatever they're requesting, right?
Yeah.
So the workout video was just the easy way. I just send the link, and I've always done that, bro. And it's the same thing now with Wi-Fi money. Like, obviously, like I'm a business person, so everything has to be a business, but it's also a give back, man. It's also a give back because I don't need to do it, but I do want to help out other people to like, or just fine tune their journey, man. And a lot of people where I'm from, they followed me for the whole time, so they've literally seen me from the nightclubs to now, and it's just everything that I've learned. But like, someone can talk to me for 20 minutes, and I fine tune the whole approach. There's a lot of things that like, as you know, you only know unless you've been through it and gone through it, and it's just something that I wish I had growing up, and that's why I'm doing it, man.
So what actually is it?
I was about to say.
Is it
It's
a
just-
course? Is it
no, it's not a course,
group?
man. It's just literally mentorship. So
Okay.
so like there is like modules and everything.
Yeah.
But that's just kind of like an overview into like my mindset, what I do for training, how I eat. Like I have a big like, it's like 20, 30 pages of like my crypto outlook for 2024. Not any specific trades or bets, but just sectors that I'm looking at, and then just a few like explanations of different projects in those sectors and explaining them. But the main value will be the once a week group calls that I'm going to be doing.
Okay,
sick.
So that's when I can literally go one-on-one with people and break down their whole business. And yeah, man.
What made you get into that? I feel like that's a Cavo angle.
Well, bro, like he's one of the people that I really saw that it's a proper big business.
Yeah, he's smashing
He
it.
had a big OnlyFans
Yeah,
run.
he killed it. I see it. He killed it.
And it's just everything I do, I try to do it at scale.
Yeah.
So what the back end and everything that I built now for this whole thing is literally I'm able to scale it. So whether I've got 100 people or 10,000 people, my job is kind of similar.
Yeah.
But I'm still able to reach all of those people, man. So
Has
Sick.
it launched yet, or is it launching?
now we've got like actually just started sending out the emails.
Okay.
So I got over 3,000 people on the waiting list, and that's just from a few stories. And yeah, man, I'm focusing on this because so many other people they hit me up to do podcasts and everything, but you know, there's no real point unless you got something to like.
To talk about.
What's the point of getting 3 million views if like no monetization
Yeah,
possibilities
100%.
from it? You know what I mean?
So give them a bit more, seeing as that's the case, like before we sort of wrap up, because I wanna sit and go through some stuff that you put out there that we're gonna call church for today, yeah? But where can they find like Wi-Fi, like when can they join, like give it to them, like how can they join?
Or
Is
just
there a
on my
price point
Instagram
you wanna
page.
put out or not?
Yeah, if you just follow me on Instagram, like you'll be able to get all of that. Like all of that stuff and value is just everything is just for free, right? Like I'll be doing that every day. Like every day I'll be posting up motivation quotes, and I'll be staying focused. But then if you want that one-on-one attention and like be in that group, because bro, you know how it is, man. Like you gotta hang around other successful people for it to be normal.
But,
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
bro,
because
like
the mind can't see it when you're just
Yeah,
around
yeah.
some bummy ass.
Yeah.
Like you can't see it when you're around different. It stretches your mind. I feel that's the first step towards you actually achieving it, knowing that it's possible.
Yeah, knowing that it's possible and kind of just being normal.
Yeah.
Like, I remember back maybe like 10 years ago, someone said $1 million to me. Like, I'll be like, hold up, what? Now, like, someone says 100, I'm just like, it just, I cool. What? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not
Yeah,
tripping
yeah.
about that. And, yeah, man.
I feel like you're not fully pushing it yet.
Nah,
Why is
because,
that? Because I know if you pushed it, it would be big.
It was
It's like
like-
I had to
haven't,
dig
I
to
haven't even
find
started,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
I haven't started because the whole back end is crazy.
Okay.
So I've had to train up sales staff and everything because when they get on the call with the person, it's like an hour call.
Yeah.
And the salespeople that I've got in for Wi-Fi money, they've at least done $1 million in sales
Okay.
in the past year.
Okay, sick.
So,
This is what we do, by the way, just so you're aware. So,
Okay.
So for us, we have an online academy. People come online and they learn. So my background is sales for 12 years.
Okay.
So we teach. We've got like over 350 in the academy. They come on board. We teach them sales and we give them a role after to sell things like this. So if you ever do, obviously you've got your team.
Perfect.
But if you ever do,
Yeah, man.
we're there for
Perfect.
that. But yeah, sick. As he said, like I feel like as soon as you turn around and say you got a course,
Yeah,
it's gonna
it will
go.
start going, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna go. People probably DM you all the time for shit like this.
Bro,
innit?
and yeah, so like, why? It's like,
Yeah.
bro, my DMs are just like, teach me.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And yeah, you gotta put a price on it, bro. Like, you know, it's
100.
not charity
Of
work
course,
out here.
yeah.
You know
Of
what I mean? Like, and I feel like if you don't have skin in the game, you're not gonna listen or pay attention.
Fact.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I didn't learn about Bitcoin properly until I put the money. You know,
Yeah,
someone else
yeah.
told me to put some money in. I put some money in, but then when I put the money in, I just learned everything I could about it.
Yeah, fact.
So look, you want the free stuff, just go on the Instagram. But if you want to like really level up, then you know,
Wi-Fi
like
money.
Wi-Fi
Yeah, man.
money.
All right, cool. We're gonna wrap up on this. Yeah, I've got a couple screenshots of some stuff you said that's
Yes.
really hit our hearts. Yeah, I speak on behalf of all of us. My boy Trab's off camera right now. He's fasting, so
So he's
his energy is
snoozing
low
up.
right
Yeah,
now.
he's snoozing
But
up.
one of the ones I'm gonna start with. Yeah, you can read, and I want you to. I'm gonna say the quotes that you said. Yeah, because we think, by the way, you should write a book of these quotes, just so you're aware. Yeah,
Okay.
that's another play for you. But I want you to explain maybe what inspired it, where did it come from, what was the thought process like, something triggered it, because I write the same kind of
and
stuff.
can I ask you one thing? Do you ever post it when you're not actually feeling it? Like, do you ever feel happy and you're like, they hate you, man, they don't want you to win?
bars, like to be honest, most of the stuff that I post is for me.
Yeah, same.
Do you know what I mean?
100.
Like I know that people's like, oh, why do you post that? I was like, bro, that's for me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
A
Yeah.
journal.
All right, so let's start with this one. You can really hold yourself back trying to help the wrong people.
Yeah, man. Okay, for example, right? Bro, like I'll talk about this in a relationship sense.
Yeah.
Bro, like, and this is why I'll be in the position that I am now. It's like to anyone that I encounter, it's like I'm successful. this is my ship. You're on my ride, right? Because the thing is, bro, it's like,
Yeah. You deserve that.
You know what I'm
offer,
saying,
like,
right?
No. Big fact. Like we think the same, bro. This is
Yeah.
trust me. All of us here.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
like I know what I'm doing. Like you just check the stats, right? And then, okay, you get a girlfriend or whatever, and she be trying to be like acting like she 50-50 or something, and it's like, bro, like, nah, like I've been through the jungle, I fought with the lions, I fought with the bears. You be just chilling, looking pretty. We're not the same.
You need to get back in the booth
Oh
right
my
now.
God.
You need to get back in the booth.
No,
and
do you know
start
what? I wanted to
rapping
wrap
right
up here, but you're prompting some things and I think these are viral moments
Yeah,
as
let's keep
well.
going, bro.
So stay on this point, yeah?
Yeah.
On the relationship thing, and I hate to ask cliche shit about
Yeah,
relationships,
that's
but
cool,
cool. The 50-50 thing, like me and Cam and my brother Travis is off camera. We have a similar view, right?
Yeah.
We feel like we're men's men.
Yeah.
We lead the ship.
Yeah.
We provide.
Yeah.
And with that, we have a certain way that things happen.
Exactly.
Get with it, because it's worked,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. What is your outlook on the whole concept of like 50-50 on this? I don't even want to say 50-50 on the rent because I sound like all these podcasts, but that,
Nah,
that stuff.
look. If a girl's with me, I pay for everything.
Cold.
You know what I mean? I pay for everything. Like
Yeah.
you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
But you have certain roles that I didn't have to
Yeah.
worry about, right?
Okay.
Like, I feel like the girl's main role, if she wants to be with me, is literally just to make me as happy as I can be, right? Like, get up in the morning, cook, everything. And because at the end of the day, we're moving as one unit, right?
Yeah.
It's not two.
Yeah.
So, do both of us have to go out and hunt? No, I'm going to go hunt. All you need to do is make sure that I'm prepared to go and hunt.
Yes.
Right? Mentally,
we call it war.
Yeah, we call that
emotionally.
war.
We call
We
that
say
war.
going
We
to
say we're
war.
going to war.
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
just get me ready for the days of war.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, bro, like, why are humans here, bro? It's literally just to advance the species, right? Just to make sure that the species doesn't die.
Yeah.
So we just gotta create kids, right?
Yeah.
So everything else is kind of meaningless, if you look at it on what a human's here for. Everything
Yeah.
else is just, okay, we have fun while we're alive. We try to have as much fun, but the end goal is just to create offspring that just keep the human species going.
Yeah.
So once you understand that, then it's like, okay, the man, we have different roles. I have
Yeah.
to go out and accumulate assets. You have to raise out the kids and everything like that. Like, I don't need you to work. I don't want you to work because actually I might want to go to Maldives tomorrow and my girl's not going to get permission from another guy to ask if she can go to
He's
Maldives.
one of us, man.
Yeah.
He's
Cold.
one
You know
of
what I'm
us,
saying?
man.
Like-
He's one of us. You're one of us.
100%.
We really talk about this
100%,
stuff
the
regular.
clap-
Yeah. He's one of us.
yeah.
Bro,
He's
like,
one
you
of
ain't getting
us.
permission from another guy.
Yeah.
Can I go with my boyfriend? We out. You know what I mean? Like, and that's is what it is. Look, I'm strict, bro. I'm strict.
I can tell.
And a lot of people can't
You
really
run a
hang with
tight
that.
ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people can't hang with that, and it's
Yeah.
cool, man. Like, it's cool. Like, but I know that if I just keep doing everything that I'm doing every day, I'm gonna keep progressing and keep advancing.
You're with me
So-
or you're not. All right, let's move on to the next one. Because we got a lot here, yeah? We got a lot. All right. I like people who got their own vibe and not trying to be like the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we can see that's your thing. Where did that? What was you going through when you put that out there?
I don't know, man. It's just like I see people that literally just copy everyone else.
Yeah.
And then there's people that they're just unique.
Yeah.
And I just fuck with them people, bro. Like I've always just liked just people that like you're you, but
Yeah.
everyone else is like that.
Yeah.
That's simple, man. There's not
Facts.
too much to it with that one.
Next one. Lose them feelings and boss up. You got to realize people don't give a fuck about you.
It's true. No one gives a fuck about you, man. Like, bro, like, okay, even there's like, oh, what about the haters or this stuff? I said, bro, like, this, man, like, to be honest, like, a hater is just someone that just doesn't have the full information, right? Of the situation. And it's like, at the end of the day, no one really gives a fuck about the next person, right? Like, everyone's too consumed with what they got going on. They got their own issues and their own drama. So, like, yeah, no one gives a fuck, man. Like, I guarantee anyone dies tomorrow, yeah, your friends and family are going to post about you, but that next week they're going to pay their bills, so they ain't even thinking about you much more than that.
Took me 32 years to realize this, man. It took me a long
They
time
don't
to
love
realize
you,
this.
man.
Yeah.
Because I think I came up with this concept of I'm a good guy, so surely everyone loves what I do for them, and I realized
Yeah.
if you think like that, you're actually gonna clash yourself.
Yeah, I think it is good to have that heart, but just
Protect.
Don't have that heart and get played, man.
Yeah.
Don't let yourself get played from having that heart, you know.
Now, this is one of my favorite ones. Anticipate and prepare that your biggest haters will no doubt come from your hometown. It really be your own people who talk the most shit about you. No facts or deep diving into seeing if the shit they say is even factual. They will just be that mad that you made it out and they still stuck in the same place that anything bad they hear, they'll recycle it as it's fact. Prepare but never ever allow that to stop you. Remember that these shit talkers ain't paying your bills, let alone their own. That one has to be personal.
That was personal. That was someone
that was someone.
There's
someone of mine for that one, 100%.
But I can't even remember that. But like
that one hit my heart.
But it's true, man. And it's nothing bad. It's just like when they know you from being the kid that was like broke with them and whatever. It's just, you know what I mean. And like I understand it, bro. Like it's not even like oh my God, I can't believe that they hate me. It's just normal, bro. Like humans are humans. Whether they show it or not, everyone's a little bit envious, especially if they came up with them. And well, most people, to be honest with you, like, bro, I just never been like that. Like, I always hung around successful people and just got inspiration. I never yeah, man.
All right, we got two more. So I gotta stay strict and disciplined because I've seen so many people get money and surround themselves with yes men, start partying and drinking every day with temporary people and end up losing it all.
Yeah, man.
It's why I encourage every young person to commit to training and sports. That alone keeps you accountable to sleep early, focus on progression rather than partying on the weekend.
Yeah, man. Like, even though I was in the nightclubs for like 4 or 5 years, I didn't start drinking until like 4 or 5 years. I was in the nightclubs, and I only started drinking like because I actually hated being there. I was just kind of like just drinking to just because I hated it. But yeah, man, like just training, it just keeps you focused, man. Like I said, like
that's your thing.
Yeah, that's.
There's look, bro, I can't lie, I could go on forever, but I'm gonna end on this one. Yeah. Tribes are gonna love this one. This one's for you, Tribes, by the way. You gotta find someone with an old soul because the new souls are soulless.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that one, man.
What
was going through? I think that was yesterday. Actually.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Bro, like, man, you know how it is with these girls out here these days, man. Like, they just, girls and guys. I think everything is just like with social media, it's just fucked up, man. Like, no one wants to be traditional. Like, I'm kind of like a traditional dude, right?
Yeah.
Like, even if a girl's my friend, like, I always pay.
Yeah.
I'm just always like that.
Yeah.
There's not really too many like traditional people. Like
this is what he always said.
We say you must look after the women.
You must look after the
Yeah,
women
bro,
and
very
children.
important.
That's
Yeah,
our
your
thing.
women and children.
Women and children must be looked
yeah,
after.
like I'll never let, bro. Like I don't know what it is, man. I never let a girl pay, man.
Yeah. Nah, listen, man. It's been a very interesting chat, my brother, man. I think more than anything, it's like not even feeling like a pod, just actually getting to know.
Yeah.
Like we see you put how you think out there.
Yeah.
And I think the main thing is like connecting with like-minded. Like for us, this wasn't even like some like we didn't even want it to be an interview. It's actually just connecting with other people that think how we think. They're saying the same shit we've been saying. Like we really talk the same shit every single day.
Yeah,
I have
100%.
conversations with him for 2 hours on the phone. I'm with him every day. We talk about this all day.
Yeah.
But like you said, I just don't feel like. I think it's a dying breed of ways of thinking.
Yeah.
Men should go to war.
Yeah.
Like. Boss up, look after yourself, like this kind of way of thinking it, and it's scary, man.
Yeah, you know my favourite part is that you're just really like that.
Yeah,
That's
you're really
actually
like
honestly
that.
my
Yeah,
favourite part. Like,
you
see it and it seems cool, but the fact that that's really how you think and really how you go on, that's the
Can tell,
that's the
innit?
coolest
Just
part
being
for
in,
me.
being in your
100%.
space, I can tell that you're really on some.
Yeah.
It's not even some fuck the world shit. It's just like I'm loving me shit.
Yeah. It's just,
You get what I'm saying?
It's not,
Bro,
it's not fuck you, it's just pro
I
me.
just be focused, man. Like I just be focused and like, but you know how it is, man. I remember I saw you at Ling Ling's, right?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is a trap nigga or some shit.
No, that's what I was saying. Remember I said to you in Cavo, like, especially when you see people that you fuck with, like, one, you can always, we get people stop us, and sometimes it can just seem like, another fan, another day. My thing is, like, I just wanted you to know, bro, like, man, fuck with what you say, bro.
Yeah.
It's more than all this. It's not just because you're getting money, like, we're all getting money.
Yeah.
It's like what you're saying is, and I think it needs to be heard by the masses. And the reason we wanted to do this is because our following is different to yours.
Yeah.
I've put people onto you.
Yeah.
I put him onto you. I think I even put all my friends onto your
appreciate
shit.
that, man.
So there's people back in the UK that will watch this because that's our bigger audience.
Yeah.
And it's like, they might not know, but now, like, I want them to know, like, yo, go and check out my man's shit.
now.
Yeah, they'll know now
They will know.
because the shit you're talking is real shit. It ain't just like flex. It's like, it's giving you the blueprint of how to think to get that bag, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
No, look, man, if you just like, bro, like coming up, man, all I listened to was Jay-Z interviews, Birdman interviews.
Yeah, same.
Like, that was who I got my knowledge from.
Yeah.
And then as I got older and I got more into tech, I used to like Travis Kalanick, founder of Uber.
Yeah.
Watch his early interviews and
Yeah.
even just one thing I learned from that, man, it was crazy. Like before he had his success with Uber, he had like you know LimeWire.
Yeah, cool.
Like something like that.
Yeah, I know that one.
Okay, you know
Yeah.
you don't know Napster, right?
Nah, of course you don't know Napster. You know nothing about
That's the
that.
one with the.
You know nothing about that.
So yeah, like he had that, and he got sued for like $250 trillion, like from the music label, the music industry. Then so when it happened with Uber, remember back at the start of Uber, bro, they were battling with taxi things and
Huge.
everything.
Especially in the UK, it was crazy.
Yeah, and I watched his interview and it's like, bring it on, because when he got sued for the application, the peer-to-peer downloading service that he built, his downloads went crazy.
Yeah.
Because he's getting free press that he's getting sued for $250 trillion.
Yeah.
So when it happened with Uber, that probably would have scared a lot of people. But because he already went through it, it was like, bring it on.
Yeah.
So I love watching interviews like that, especially long format.
Yeah.
Because long
Same.
format is the best, man.
Same.
Yeah, 100%.
My guy, all right, man, let's go get some food, man.
100%,
Let's go
crack
get some
on.
food, man.